guys, Mark and Kara here again with Investsav, bringing you another local business video.
This week we met with Robin Stearns. Robin and her husband Mitch moved here to follow their dream. Here's their story.
I have lived all over America. I've lived in Utah and Florida and Illinois and Pennsylvania. I was in the Virgin Islands before we moved here. And the idea with coming to Savannah was to see if we could semi-retire and just do what we love. And it was kind of a gamble. I was teaching English at the University of the Virgin Islands, and my husband was teaching instrumental music at a private school. And he's playing jazz 6 nights a week, and I get to make art. And I never have to grade another paper. And it's been fantastic. We found this incredible house. We love our neighborhood. Ardsley Park is such a cool location because we're 10 to 15 minutes from everything. And it's inspiring. This is a huge house that Mitch has a music room. I've got an office and a stained glass studio, so I can make work here. I got into a little gallery space downtown, which is fantastic. It's a neat space. It's called the Savannah Gallery. It's upstairs over Belford's. Mostly these days I'm not making traditional stained glass. Mostly what I'm doing these days are glass on glass collage. So I'll have a frame, an old window for example, or a new frame that looks like a window with glass in it, and I'm adhering a lot of colored glass to that. The other things I do are clear windows that I've made, pressed glass, taken old pressed glass plates, coasters, bowls, and I adhere them to the glass, and what that ends up being is a 3D kind of lacy look. I make glass jewelry. And I make platters with stained glass that I cut into tiles. Okay. So there's a lot of different kinds of glass that I have at my gallery. Right. And it was a thrill, it was a shock and a thrill to discover that something that I really love to make, somebody else wanted to have in their home. I think that the thing that has worked the best for me in this business is making personal relationships. I would say there are 2 big changes that have happened to me since I started trying to be an entrepreneur. The first one is I had no confidence in the beginning at all. The other thing was money, the issue of money. I didn't know if I could make a living, and the fact is I can make a living just fine. Yeah. It's working great. That's great. That's awesome. And how fun is it to be able to do the thing you love best? I'm Robin Stearns of Ardsley Art Glass. Come see me upstairs over Belford's in City Market at the Savannah Gallery. I have been making stained glass as a hobby for 30 years, giving things to friends. Somebody will come in and they'll say, I love what you did, but could you make it square? And this is the size of my window or whatever, and I'll create something for them. I find myself just inspired to make new things all the time. The piece I just finished, a woman was visiting from Syracuse, New York, bought a necklace of mine, and couldn't get these collages out of her mind when she got back to New York. She would fly back to Savannah, and we spent the day playing with the glass on the frame, and she did 90% of it. And I think what my job was that day was to kind of support her creativity and say, yeah, that's a very cool idea.